Okay, here we are. Ready to rock with ETS2, and we're definitely doing arcade here. We're definitely going to do arcade. And it's got to be that one we got to do. So that's our TruckerMP one. There we go. Although I'm sort of tempted maybe to do this one because I do have some mapping I wanted to do. But so we'll see. Maybe we'll split this segment up between TruckersMP and the single player, so I can do some mapping. You'll see. I do want to be taking World of Trucks contracts, so that'll make mapping, some of my precise mapping a little bit more difficult. Yeah, you don't want to screw around with anything medical at this point anymore. So much nastiness going on disease-wise and everything else. Yeah, I know. Game change detected. All right, so let's see where we're at here. Fortunately, we don't have anything extra life here because, well, for one, TruckersMP doesn't allow mods, but Battery didn't do anything for ETS2. Hopefully he'll do something sooner rather than later, so we can just go... do I have a trailer here? I think I have a trailer. Here's our caravan. Maybe I should do the car and caravan. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? If I do the car and caravan. Where's my truck manager here? Got our Volvo. There's our Scout. It's in Luxembourg. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Yeah. Do a little something different here. So I was using the truck and caravan for my BJ Wilder's European vacation. I did a couple of streams and episodes of that for YouTube. That really didn't get too far because I basically ran out of time for streaming. So let's go ahead and trailer manager. Let's go ahead and attach this. Use that. Yep. Okay. So we got that attached, and now let's take a look for a job here. I might actually end up having to rest. Oh no, okay. Ooh, look at that. Fireworks from Luxembourg to Palermo. 2,000 kilometers. 30 hours, huh? Protective clothing to Zurich. Truck rims to Uppsala. So that takes us north. Luxembourg to Palermo. I wonder how long this job would actually take us. Let's do it. Let's take this one. Some fireworks. We got some fireworks in the back of our camper, man. Go from Luxembourg to Palermo. I like that idea. Let's go ahead and do it. See how things go. Hopefully it works out and we get this job complete. That would be nice. Yes, I know. New updates available.
Il est temps d'aller travailler.
Okay. Let's get our lights on. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Anybody? Yeah, remember now, I don't have to worry about AI traffic.
Tournez à droite. Préparez-vous à tourner à gauche.
Serious. There goes the undercarriage. I gotta remember that this car is so much harder to drive too. Oh, somebody's coming. There we go. He's spinning around here. I know it's arcade, so we don't have to worry about collisions either, so that helps. Hence why I went to the arcade server here.
Tenez la droite, puis tournez à droite. Tournez à droite.
Nobody coming, so we'll just go. So this will help too, because we don't really have to obey the traffic limits. We don't have AI traffic
Tenez
slowing
la
us
gauche,
down.
puis tournez à gauche.
So I would really love to get this job complete.
Vous êtes arrivé à destination. Votre guidage routier est maintenant terminé. Tournez à gauche.
Guys, I'd really love to get this job complete for this segment of the marathon. Gonna load up some illegal fireworks here, huh? See, they don't have, unfortunately, Truckers MP, at least last time I checked, didn't have an ownable trailer, ownable camper for ATS. So hopefully they actually put that in at some point. There we go. There's our RMG Gaming window plates. Okay, let's get her loaded up. Boom. Cargo has been loaded. Let's get rocking.
Tournez à droite. Tenez la gauche, puis tournez à gauche.
Oh, I gotta go this way.
Tournez à gauche.
Okay. Oh crap! Let's do this because we definitely don't want to wreck, because that'll be a problem.
Allez tout droit.
As long as nobody's coming, we're just gonna keep going here.
Au rond-point, prenez la première sortie.
Yeah, it ended up in pieces. Yeah, I know, right?
Sortez maintenant.
Somebody throws a cigarette through the window and up she goes. Yeah, the handling on the cars
continuez tout droit.
is a lot different than it is on the actual trucks. Even though this is overwrites a truck model, I think. It feels like the old ETS controls, how sometimes really oversensitive it is. But I definitely have to find a gas station. In fact, I'm gonna have to mark one here. There's usually some at the border crossings and stuff like that too. Like oh yeah, I can't. I forgot. I can't just go into map mode here. Oh yeah, it is such a difference. Yeah. Well, most certainly in real life it is. Heck, it's quite a difference between a car and just like a standard SUV. How it handles in the weight and stuff like that. Here we go. Here's the station. Perfect.
Recherche d'un nouvel itinéraire.
Yeah. So we just want to fill up because we're definitely going to need some gas here. I probably will have to fill up again before this job is over. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we had quite a bit of fuel. All right. Drove a garbage truck for a short while, and when I got back to my own car, I took it. Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, because you got your stopping distance, just your handling. You know, your stopping distance, your handling, your acceleration. Let's see. I want to see here. So we got 2,000 kilometers to go. Almost 2,100 kilometers. And we can go 25. So we might actually not need... ...974 kilometers. Now we should be able to go more than 900. Oh, okay, you know what? 974, I think, is our distance to empty. Yeah, so we'll have to fill up twice more then. I swear I should be getting better gas mileage than this, because I think I got this profile maxed out. So I should have eco driving complete here. I'll have to take a look. Luckily, I only had that job for a few months. I can imagine. Yeah. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, right?
Tenez la droite, puis sortez à droite.
Yeah, every time I get into the truck games, I always have a hankering. It's like, man, I just love to be able to hop behind the wheel of one of these things and drive a truck.
Tenez la droite.
And then incidents like we had in ATS trying to get out of trying to get out of that the mechanic's garage. Reminds me why that's probably not a good idea. But there have been several people who've actually learned to drive and have gotten their what we in America call their CDL, which is a commercial driver's license. Have actually gotten, you know, their equivalent for whatever country they're in, have gotten the equivalent license to be able to drive a truck just from driving in this game, which is pretty amazing to think of. Because this isn't really, I mean, I don't see this as a true simulator like some of the simulators that are out there. So I know there's a flight sim. I don't know if it's necessarily Flight Sim X. I think there's another flight sim out there that it really is. I mean, you could literally learn how to fly a plane off of that flight sim game. I think Flight Sim X does to some extent. Oh God, I forgot tolls. Oh my God. I think that's the easy pass over here. There we go. Yeah, I forgot we're going through France and Italy. It's going to be nothing but toll roads. I think 90 kilometers an hour is the fastest we can go with this World of Trucks contract, so we'll see. I'm gonna leave the overlay up just so I can track our progress here with time and mileage. True, your father knows how to fly from the... Oh, really? Oh, nice. Yeah, because I know I've heard that, you know, I've heard stories before, read stories before about people just using the flight simulators to. So I remember, if I recall correctly, when the original Flight Sim X came out, it had a manual. Back when games had manuals, it had a manual that was pretty thick, and that was just simply because you had to learn how to operate, you know, all the vehicles they had in the game. I've only done that one a couple of times. I think did I even do? I think I remember doing it for 100 Days of Gaming. I think I did that back in 2017, And I did one follow-up stream with it, but that's all I've had time to do. I'm gonna have to get back into that one at some point. Start relearning it. Followed the last few lessons at the airport to get his license, but mostly he just got a steering stick and flew at home. Nice. Yeah, I think that's how Squirrel really got his started, because he got his Squirrel, who is, I guess, the big simulation streamer. I think he got his PPL this past year, which is his personal pilot's license. But you know, he started out with all the simulation stuff, and then of course he's been taking actual flying lessons the last couple of years. So he hasn't actually, really relied on the flight sim to do it, but I think his interest was piqued from the early years of doing, like flight sims and that kind of stuff. That's cool that your father was able to do that. So those things, it's one of those things I cannot, oh, hello. Oh, there's a lot of people behind me, eh? Apparently. We're rocking it. But yeah, flying an airplane is not going to be in my future. I'm trying to think. I think I've only been flying twice. I don't think I've ever, and that was both times when I was heading out to. Hence why it's good we're on the arcade server. Don't have to worry about collisions. I think I'm going here, am I? Or no?
Calcul d'un nouvel itinéraire.
Oh no, wrong way.
Tenez la gauche.
Both, like I was saying, both times, and I went out to France for those high school trips.
Tenez la gauche.
I don't ever remember being on planes otherwise. Of course, when my sister gets married next year, we'll be flying out to England. So what are these guys doing? Those are two of the same guys. We initially saw them on the overpass when we were getting onto the highway. But yeah, I don't. I'll fly when I have to, but it's not something I ever look forward to doing or would want to do unless absolutely necessary anymore. I'd rather just be in a car on the ground. And being on a ship too, yeah. I'm not. I don't think I dig being on a cruise ship or anything like that either. Well, hopefully things continue this smoothly. This is one of the advantages of doing multiplayer. You don't have to worry about the AI traffic. And being on the arcade, you don't have to worry about collisions. Flying to Ireland or Switzerland is okay for me, but I would get bored on longer flights. You see, I wouldn't necessarily be bored, because I'm trying to think. Yeah, see, there they go again. So I don't know what these guys are doing. They whiz... They go for some distance and they seem to stop for some reason. But yeah, because I would well, it depend. The phone depends on, you can't always have your phones on and stuff. But I'd probably just end up reading a book or something if I couldn't be on the phone. Yeah, see, I don't know what these guys are doing. But yeah, the flight to France is about, I think, 6.5 hours, 7 hours. I forget how long the flight takes my sister. I remember, I'll have to ask her again how long her flight is. You see, there's the two of them. The other one, I don't know where he went to. But yeah, I just prefer driving, because you can get you can get a view of the scenery this way. You feel like you're in control, although sometimes you're not always. You can't control anybody else out on the road. That's the problem. Like these knuckleheads. So we'll be turning up here.
Tenez la droite, puis sortez à droite. Sortez à droite.
But yeah, for like longer drives, it's rough if you're not driving or something like that. But at least then you can use your phone and stuff like that. I'm usually surfing the web. But I mean, our longest drives right now are just to and from Hershey Park, which isn't really too bad. It's about 2 hours from the time we leave our driveway to the time we're...
Tenez la gauche, puis continuez tout droit.
From the time we leave our driveway till the time we're pulling into
Allez tout droit.
the parking lot, it's about 2 hours, so it's not too bad of a drive. I mean, it's not as scenic until we get off the turnpike, which is, sort of the major highway there. Then once we get onto the county roads up in Lancaster and Hershey, you get to drive by the farms, see all the animals and that kind of stuff, which is always fun. But yeah, it's mostly on the phones. The kids are usually watching a movie with a portable player or what have you.
Tenez la droite, puis sortez à droite. Sortez à droite.
Coming home's a little rough because, of course, we're exhausted by then. My wife usually does the driving on the way home. But yeah, it can get rough sometimes. She has a rough time of it sometimes coming home. It's like I'm so exhausted, I end up falling asleep. I sleep on the way home for a lot of the time. So I don't even know at this point if I could do the drive. Oh, speaking of time, we're making some decent time here. I forget what the total length was. I know it was over 30 hours. So we've already gone about a good 5 hours. We've only been doing this for a half an hour. So we might actually get this job done before our ETS2 segment is due to end here. So this ought to be a nice little ride today. And hopefully, knock on wood, our network disconnects are all done now, although it was just that one time, which has happened before. I'm trying to think. It's been at least one or two other marathons where I had to disconnect. I know I've had a few streams. When I was streaming Lord of the Rings earlier in the year, it was almost guaranteed for some reason it would disconnect during the stream for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks in a row. It did that on me. But yeah, kind of looking forward to get out to England. Never been to England. They say, in fact, the only times I've been in Europe was for those 2-class trips. And the first one was we just stayed in France. It was the second one that we traveled around a little bit. We did France, Switzerland, Belgium. I'm trying to think if we did. If we went through Germany, I don't know if we went through Germany at the time. Because this would have been back in 86, 87. Trying to think when, I'd have to look up when the Berlin Wall came down. I don't think we went through Germany. I think that was 89, wasn't it? So I think we just celebrated the 30th anniversary of that this year. Somebody's coming.
Allez tout droit.
Got some traffic here. I mean, this definitely wasn't one of the busier servers, so definitely seen some people on the road today, which is nice. To pull into a rest stop here soon, just check where we are on the map, stretch my legs a bit. Keep an eye on the road.
Allez tout droit.
Of course, this is a job that takes us down the roads we've already traveled. Get our brights on here a bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to plan for gas too. I got to remember that. So I'm going to have to pull over the next rest stop and just mark a couple of stops for gas too. Oh, here we go. Speaking, oh Jesus. Yeah, see, you hit the brakes and this thing really skids out on you. So we're just going to pull it right up in here. Check our map a bit. See where we're at. So where are we at here? Okay. We're actually, I think we're in Switzerland, are we not? Let's take a look here. I think we're still just in Switzerland. We haven't gotten into Italy yet. So yeah, we went from Luxembourg. Yeah, went through France, Switzerland. I'm trying to think. So France. Yeah, I don't think we went to Germany. We just went to Belgium. I think we drove through Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken. Marseille, Montpellier. I think we went to Montpellier. I know we went to Mont Saint Michel, Mont Saint Michael. Nice. Did we go to Nice? I think we may have gone to Nice on one of the trips too. So we may have skirted Italy too. But it was mainly around Paris and the Palace of Versailles. Was the bulk of the trips there. But I do remember we went south. I know Mont Saint Michel. Corsica's coming. Corsica's coming into the game, I think, in the next major update. Let's see, what am I mapping? So Hungary, okay. So I just finished Austria. I still have to finish Hungary. Then I'm going to go up into Slovakia, Czech Republic. I've already completed mapping. You know, I had Luxembourg complete, but I completed mapping Belgium and the Netherlands on my other account. So yeah, so I'll have to be Slovakia and the Czech Republic. And up into Poland. I still got quite a bit of France to do. Alright, let's get cracking here, because this job ain't going to finish itself. Wow, only $7,000 for this job too. Jesus. That doesn't pay a lot for where we're going here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Dang it. Duh. Gas here. Don't necessarily want the... I don't necessarily need those. This is the next stop, so this will probably have to be... I might actually have to stop there. Alright. So we're down to a... just about a third of a tank. So it would be cutting it close if I tried to make it any further. So we're going to stop here and fuel up. So it can only go another 380 kilometers.
Peu importe, je trouverai un nouvel itinéraire.
Oh, I can't get there from here, huh? I have to flip around. Thought there was maybe a way to get through. I should be able to make this. So I don't have a triple trailer on my butt here.
Recalcule.
Yeah, so, yeah, with my sister getting married. She's getting married the last week in July. So, hence why we've decided to change how we do our, you know, sort of temporarily retire our challenges for next year. 100 Days of Gaming and... yeah, I don't foresee doing another long marathon anymore. I think that's going to be a permanent retirement there. Like I said, it's just it just wears too much on the body anymore. It takes me longer and longer to recover from it. And there's so many more games I want to be able to play, and to have a little bit more time to do different things. So yeah, marathons are retired. 100 Days of Gaming, you know, definitely not next year, but I am going to do probably, because I did want to do, because what I had initially planned, because it was going to be my 5th 100 Days of Gaming, what I initially had planned was to do 75 original games that we haven't done for the previous 4 years, sort of like we did this year and last year. But then do a top 25, like the last 25 games, the last 25 days of the challenge. I would do my top 25 games, you know, my top 25 favorite games that I've played 400 Days of Gaming. You know, either ones that I've played before I even started fundraising for Extra Life, like Guild Wars, and others that I played just specifically for 100 Days of Gaming, and just really enjoyed those games. So I think I may end up at least doing that for some Extra Life fundraising next year. We're definitely going to do mini-thons. We're going to do our indie mini-thon, our classic gaming mini-thon.
Tenez la gauche.
I'm going to do a simulator mini-thon. and probably do a hidden object mini-thon. I'm probably going to try to do a mini-thon, at least for each of the major type genres that we do. So, we'll do, a 10-hour stream of indie games. We'll do a 10-hour stream of, the classic games that we did, like we did for June. We'll do a 10-hour stream of simulator games. Maybe do 10 hours of hidden object games. And then see, maybe do, 10 hours of, like, competitive games. Sort of like Rocket League. Maybe Overwatch if Blizzard gets back into the good graces of the gaming public by then. And my good graces more specifically. Is it these guys again? No, these guys are in trucks here. Looks like they got a little convoy going on. That's nice. Yeah, I was going to try to get a convoy going for the stream today, but it's just the lack of time to try to plan anything definitive out. And I know, and Taz wasn't going to be able to join anyway. Battery was a question mark whether he could join. So I was like, So we'll see. That's why I think maybe, depending on how long this job takes, maybe just do this job for on TruckersMP, then go back to single player and do a little bit of mapping of Hungary. See if I can finish that off with a job, because I've been mapping now just driving in my truck without taking the job, because it's a lot easier to hit every little bit and every little business that I need to hit in order to do that. The job, it's not quite that easy to do. Just a reminder again, everyone, that we are playing Extra Life here. We are fundraising for Extra Life. This is at minimum a 25-hour gaming marathon we are going through. This is our second game in the lineup. Euro Truck Simulator 2. We've been going, how long have we been going now? Almost 4 hours. Barring about a 10-15 minute break for a medical emergency with the abs. Which, will be hopefully resolved tomorrow without too many worries, too many problems. But 100% of what we raise through our Extra Life efforts goes to helping the kids at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Our goal right now is $500. If we can reach that goal while we are streaming the first 25 hours or the 25 hours of the marathon, if we hit $500 during this time, I will extend the stream by 5 hours. So we will go 30 hours if I can hit $500 during the stream. So we're only, 70% of the way? We're 70% of the way there, only 30% of the way away. $150. $150 away. So I figured that in the 25-hour stream, if we get just $6 donated per hour, we can get that $150 in and extend the stream by 5 hours. Then I will bump up the goal to $550 if we can hit that $550. So if we can get another $50 within that 5 hour time span, I will extend the stream by like another 2.5 hours. So we'll just keep adding the game, and each game will be about 2 to 2.5 hours. Every time we'll bump up the goal $50 every time. And if we can hit it, we'll add a couple hours to the stream time and add another game to play. And of course, for each segment too, for each game we play, we're going to try a little bit of added incentive, or at least for most of them, for donations. So if you donate $15 during the ETS2 stream segment, you get to pick our delivery job. So will end up happening, because this job will take such a long time, we'll probably just cancel this job if we get a $15 donation in, and whatever city we're in, we'll see what jobs are available, and you can pick that job for us to drive. You can donate safely, securely, and anonymously. I think Stream Elements just popped that link up, which is good. So you can click that link there, or one of the banners down below the live stream window. If you're watching this as a highlight on Twitch or an upload on YouTube, check the video description for that link. That link will be available in the video description. And we are giving away some cool bling. RMG Gaming Real Millennium Group merchandise for making donations this year. So we'll be working out the arrangements of that. See, I got to figure out what I got to figure out with that is if I can set the stores to where see if the stores can be set to where you can make a direct purchase and either have a coupon that offsets the cost to zero, which I don't think it's possible, or if I can set the prices to zero. I don't think that's possible, because the stuff, basically you purchase the stuff and then it's created. The logos or whatever are created after the purchase is made. It's like nothing is pre-made for either designed by humans or Stream Elements. So it's made essentially per order. So probably what will end up happening is everybody who qualifies for rewards, you'll definitely be getting an email at some point in January, after I recover from work from the holidays, with details, because some of the stuff you get to pick. There's something where you either pick which logo you want on the item, or in the case of an art print, what particular piece of artwork you want. And then so you get that email to figure out what you want, and then what I'll end up having to do is I'll order it. I'll have to order it directly and then ship it to you after I get it. Is the way I think it's gonna end up working for that. But Kat Nader, aka Kat Kumi, has earned herself some nice prizes. See, I think I looked at it too. So I think you get 3 stickers right now. 1 RMG Gaming, 1 Real Millennium Group, then 1 just a randomly picked art print sticker. And you get a coffee mug with either the Real Millennium Group logo or RMG Gaming logo on it. Of course, you'll have to pick your color and which logo you want. And what else did I have on there? Oh, you get pick an art print. So you get a sticker with a random art print on it, and then you can get to choose an actual art print, which I'm not sure how they. I know they're not on canvas. I think they're just sort of on paper, and then you can frame it. And, good quality paper. Or something. I don't know. I haven't ordered any of the artwork except on the T-shirt. I've ordered a couple of T-shirts with our artwork on it. They turned out pretty nice. Look pretty cool. I haven't ordered actually any of the artwork directly just to hang up, which I'm gonna have to do, because I'm gonna have to get some of Aaron's designs up there. And then I think, right, because there's 5, the 3 stickers, the mug, right, and the artwork. And then the T-shirts, either the Real Millennium Group logo T-shirt or the RMG Gaming T-shirt. We got a ton of different T-shirts designs to pick from. So congratulations, Kat. You're going to get some cool stuff coming. And of course, the ultimate prize, of course, is being able to help sick kids get better. Which, again, thanks to everyone who has donated thus far to help us hit $350. That is awesome sauce. Again, we're only $150 away from being able to earn another silver medal here for Extra Life. So hence why the current goal now is $500. I need to hit $500 to earn myself another medal, and hence why I decided to try to do the prize giveaways this year. You know, we retired the purple hair challenge. And decided to do something a little bit more, you know, that way, you can earn some bling yourself for making donations. You know, when you make donations, I get to earn bling, so why not, give that back a little bit in return. Send out some, merchandise. Hey, a little bit of free advertising for me. All right, right. Doesn't hurt. Boy, this is a nice, calm drive. Knock on wood, no disasters. We don't want no disasters here. A couple of disasters in ATS earlier in the stream. But we should be okay here. Again, partly because we don't have to worry about any AI traffic. And we're on the arcade server, so we don't have to worry about the random idiots and griefers in the server. All right, we're passing Florence. So how long we got to go here? We still have 1,100 kilometers and 16 hours here. Griefers, I know, right? Let me I'm gonna try to zoom here to see. So we've got I got 500 kilometers left to go of fuel here. So we're gonna have to see here. See if I can stretch it out to where oh my god, I only need to fill up one more time here. Yeah, I've been rather fortunate in all the MMOs. I haven't really run into any griefers, but again, mostly, we were playing mostly, I play mostly theme parks, so that limits generally the type of griefing you have to deal with. There's battery in the house. How's it going, my friend? And I'm glad you were able to reschedule too. That's nice, because I hated for you to miss your marathon for something so, I don't want to say stupid, but something so friggin' ridiculous. Storm knocking out your power. So looking forward to catching you in 2 weeks. Getting some World Warships action going. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what time is it now? Alright, 7:45. I haven't crashed yet. Got about another hour and a half to see if my attempts at napping this afternoon paid off or not. Which will put us sort of right at the end of our ETS2 stream here. So we'll see if 2 Point, see, that's my worry, if 2 Point Hospital is going to be able to carry me through. Because I remember back in the 2017 marathon, when I went from doing, I think it was Rocket League. I was doing Rocket League, then I went into City Skylines, and it was like, in City Skylines was like the middle of the night into the early morning hours, and it was just like, oh no, here comes the crash. Alright, let me see here. I don't necessarily want to fuel up right now. I want to see if I can stretch it out here, because I still have just over 1,000 kilometers to go.
Tournez à droite.
But I want to pull in here just to check the map to see where the next station is at. Night and day that transition is. Yeah, I know, right? So we'll see. I mean, right now, you know, it's still early, so hopefully, it should be okay. Oh my God! Battery with a $50 donation. Nice, thank you, sir. Oh, looky, and thank God my alerts are working again. Thank you, much appreciated for that donation. That is awesome sauce. Much appreciated. That only puts us $100 away from our current goal of $500. $100 away from extending the stream by 5 hours. Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated. You are far too kind to me. Far too kind. You and Kat, both of you. Far too kind for far too long to me. But much appreciated. Of course, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia appreciates it too. See, that's why I got to come up with something next year. It's like I got to do like you know, something like a jig or a dance or something. I'm just too like mellow and chill when I get these donations in. Yeah, you are too kind to me. And it is much appreciated. Thank you. 16th the Immortal Red Green. Oh, he won't be able to hunt? Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, because I was kind of looking forward to that. To you two going together again. Flag your ears away from you and Guild Wars to make you suffer. But don't I suffer enough? I mean, come on now. You know how I must suffer with the builds and stuff I use. Really, come on. Oh, yeah. See, but now that you've gotten some good armor, and I assume you leveled up a bit, too, in Shroud of Avatar. See, you get to carry me through Shroud of Avatar now, too. All right, let's see here. Where's our next gas station? Let me do that before I forget to do it. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I am fueling up here, because the next station that's off the road here is not until we hit Casino. Battery flying through the air again because Dave antagonized another line. Yeah, I missed that too. It's right, because I was watching you guys stream, but I was watching your stream. I didn't see it on his. So I didn't get to see that, and I completely forgot about going back to look at, because I think one of his viewers clipped it or something. So I forgot to go look back at the VOD for that stuff, because I would have liked to see that. That had to be funny seeing that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fuel up here. This has got to be, if it's not 500 kilometers, it's got to be pretty close. Wow, I haven't. Oh yeah, because let me see what. Yeah, see, and what was I down here for? I was down here for something. Yeah, see, I'm not discovering any new road here, which isn't a big deal. This isn't the one where I'm going to do my discovery on. He still shows the clip. Oh, good, nice. Flippin' cats going shit. Really, I got to see that clip. I got to see that clip. All right, so I am going to have to fuel up here. So I'm going to have to fuel up one more time before we hit Palermo. Yeah, that sucks that he's not going to be able to hunt with you for that. But you know, at the end of the day, at least you're able to, to carry on. You know, better late than never, I would say. Yeah, I can still do warships at the time. So we're good for that. And hey, and the positive note is, you get to do Planet Zoo now. See, I definitely would have done Planet Zoo for the stream if it released. And you get to do Utah too. I'll be streaming it at the same time, and I'll be in Utah. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I saw that you changed. You changed the one. What was it, the airport CEO to Planet Zoo? So that's what I did. Yeah, as soon as I saw your tweet, I went on just to check the schedule again, just to make sure. But yeah, everything, yeah, it should be fine because again, my work schedule is not going to change at this point. So yeah, I should be able to, and I don't have to worry about 100 days of gaming now. So I'll be able to hop right on right after work and stream, and then get ready for warships whenever you're ready. Right? Yeah. 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 It is rather niche, but yeah, I mean it's well, yeah. I mean, it depends. Well, not that. Yeah, I mean, you could even say that truck simulators are niche. Not everybody, farming simulators are niche. Not everybody gets, you know, it's either something that, wow, I really like this, or this is boring as hell. I have no interest in it. One of those type of things. But yeah, I mean, the important thing is that I always say pick the games that you have fun playing. I mean, that's the important thing. I mean, you gotta have fun playing whatever it is you're playing, whether it's niche or not. I have fun playing World of Warcraft, or had fun playing World of Warcraft. Damn it, man! I was looking forward to doing Classic too. Freaking Blizzard had to screw everything up. But trying to stream that, it's pointless. Pointless. Unless you're just again just doing it for fun. So yeah, I mean, niche is actually the better way to go if you're having fun with it, because like Shroud of the Avatar. I never would have thought, when I did Shroud of the Avatar for 100 Days of Gaming, and figured, oh wow, I kind of like this. I'll do some more streams with it. All of a sudden, it's like it's got this friggin' community is very, very supportive of each other and anybody streaming it. So it's like, oh, okay, there we go. Hey, that works. And there's been a couple others, because when I've done Star Trek Online, I've had a few viewers, but nothing to nothing to write home about. Guild Wars will pick a few people up every once in a while. I mean, doing EverQuest, I have a pretty good. I usually average about 5 or 6 people when I do EverQuest on Monday afternoons. So it works out that way. So niche isn't always a bad thing. Yeah, this is the telepass. So I need to catch up on your YouTube videos there. I caught, I think, your most recent one I ended up watching the other day, but I missed a few in between. Just kind of sucky how work has changed, and the processes and the stuff work have changed, because I was always, oh no, I can't go that way. I always when I was doing stuff at work, in the back room and stuff like that, I'd always I always have either a stream on, which on occasion when the Wi-Fi was cooperating at work, but I just do a lot of watching of YouTube videos while I was doing the backstocking stuff like that. So I'd always catch up on your episodes or Squirrel's stuff while I was doing the backstocking. See, now just the processes and the new management that we've gotten, it's like, yeah, that's out of the question now. Had to go hunt down the loud one, huh? So, yeah. The bane of a person's existence, yeah. Absolutely. And when you work retail, it's like 10 times as worse. Especially when you work in big box retail and you got the corporate nonsense to deal with on top of that. It's like they don't want to hear that a particular procedure just isn't working. It's like, well, it has to work. You got to make it work. Well, it just doesn't. It's not the best way to be doing this particular job. Well, this is the way they want it done. You got to do it this way and make it work. Well, it's not going to work. Well, you have to make it work. All right. Like, you know, you bang your head against the brick wall and you make no progress. And it doesn't. That's why I really need to start looking now. I need to. I might have to cut back on streaming a little bit here just so I can do a little bit of job hunting.
Tenez la droite, puis sortez à droite.
Even if I'm working retail, at least get out of the company I'm in with right now.
Sortez à droite.
At least on a temporary basis until hopefully we can move. I mean, that's my big thing now. It's like I'm sort of sticking where I'm at now because it makes moving easier for me, at least. I can transfer out to another store fairly easily. And then from there, once, you know, if fingers crossed, you know, when we finally move, I can start looking for something that I really am more interested in doing out in our new area, wherever that is. Julius Caesar's murder was the first true project by committee. Yeah, you're right. There were 42 conspirators, but only 20 stab wounds, so over half the people did nothing. And only one was fatal, means that while one person was responsible, everyone claimed success. Keep your fingers crossed for New Orleans, huh? Wow, you guys having another storm or something coming through? I haven't been out. I watched the weather, just the local weather, for Halloween yesterday because we weren't sure whether it was going to be a washout or not. I haven't seen any. I haven't been able to watch too much TV of anything of late. Too much streaming and video work trying to catch up on and getting ready for the marathon. Oh, I did have brights on. My God, I've had the brights on this whole time. No, hoping you'll move down here. No. That much I could say for certain. Yeah, we're definitely not going to move anywhere that is below the, oh God, my senior moment, below the water line. Below sea level. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we're definitely not going to live below sea level. We're looking to live more higher up. We're looking to go live at a higher elevation. Because when the ice caps melt, baby, that's going to be it. We're going to go live on top of a mountain, and that mountain will become our own private island when the polar ice caps melt. Oh, you don't? Okay. So I know there's a lot around the Gulf. Isn't some of New Orleans below sea level? Isn't that part of the problem now? Wow, 37 this morning. Get out. He'll be rejoicing for the warmth. That's funny. It was 37 for you this morning, and yesterday was the warmest. Yeah, see, I probably could have made this gas station then. Was the warmest Halloween we've had that I can remember anyway, from taking the kids out. The city is, but it's not someplace you'd like to live. Oh, the dregs, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Because my wife doesn't like the snow. She doesn't like the cold. She doesn't like the snow. So moving south would actually benefit her more. I mean, I wouldn't mind moving south. I would love to live down in the south. I mean, ideally, the two places where if I had my choice to live somewhere in the United States, it would either be Arizona or Colorado. And Colorado is really a toss-up because I love where my aunt and cousins live out there. They live out in Agate, Agate and Aurora, that general area outside of Denver. And I loved back in the days when I could go visit them, and we did in fact before. Oh, because oh crap! As I'm trying to think here, I'm running off the road. I actually got engaged. I got engaged to Mrs. Weiler while we were out in Colorado. That was her first trip out there, and because I took her out there just to go cross country with her while we were dating, and just to take her because she's never been out there and stuff like that. So that was our 2-week vacation out there. And so we drove out there, but yeah, I ended up proposing to her at the top of Pikes Peak out there. But it's a beautiful area out there. I would definitely love to live on the east side of the mountains, and on the west side of the mountains is all arid and desert like Arizona is. So I would take my pick either way. I would live. I think it's Grand Junction that's on the west side. If I remember correctly, it's like right there at the foothills of the mountains on the west side. Because when I had gone out to Arizona by myself back in the 90s, I drove through Grand Junction. It's such a night and day difference from the east side of the Rockies to the west side. It's like, wow. It's like I like this just as much as I did the other side. Yeah, Pikes Peak is awesome. That was going up there was the first time I was up there since my parents took us up there as kids. I was at the time, I think, because my brother, when were we out there? I'm trying to think, because my brother's 4 years younger than me. I think he was a toddler at the time, so he had to be, I'm wondering if he was around Abby's age. He may have been 5 or 6, which would have put me right around 10, I think. 9 or 10. And we ended up both getting altitude sickness. Why we had gone up to Pikes Peak. So we both ended up getting altitude sickness there, which was kind of the one thing I was worried about when I was heading up there with my wife. Before she was my wife, of course, as I was been mentioning, was how we would handle the altitude up there. But we were fine. I got slightly lightheaded a couple of times, but otherwise we were fine. And my God, it was an awesome view. And this was, when did we? I think we went out there in July. I think it was July we had gone out there. Did we go out there during her birthday week? I'm trying to think if it just happened that we went out there and it was her birthday one of the weeks. It may have been. I don't remember exactly, but it was like the middle of the summer, and you get up to Pikes Peak, and there's still snow up there. There's still snow up around the buildings and stuff. It's like, oh my God, here it is, July, and it's snow. And it's funny. I'm trying to think if it was that trip, because it was cloudy too. It was overcast, and I think it was raining at some point. It was drizzling. And as you're going up the mountain, of course, so you're going into the clouds at that point as you're going up the mountain. But at some point, I think it changed from rain to snow. And it actually started snowing once we hit just the right altitude. And that was pretty cool. But yeah, that trip going up there was pretty awesome, because again, it was all cloud cover, so the mountain, you couldn't see the top of the mountain from down below. But then once you got up, you could you were up high enough. We were actually above the cloud cover, so it was sunny as all get out up at the peak of the mountain. And you could you walk around, and you can look over the edge and see down, and it was just you can see the top of the clouds. It's like, this is like the best view ever. So yeah, that was great, being able to get up to Pikes Peak again and just experience that. We ended up going to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, which was nice too. And the zoo is just, it's all mountain. It's all hills. You're walking up and down hills in the zoo. Because it's set right in the foothills, built right across the foothills. And I think, if I remember right, you could see the zoo from Pikes Peak. I think. I remember seeing something from Pikes Peak once some of the cloud cover cleared out. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember how far the zoo was from that area. It didn't seem to be too far, as I recall. But we went all over the place. We went to Seven Falls. We went to the Garden of the Gods. We went down to... I'm trying to think. We went through... what was the name of the town? We went to Aurora, I think, or through Aurora. There was another town. I forget what the name of the town was. That reminded me... It was like a carbon copy of Trenton, New Jersey. I swore to God I thought I was driving through Trenton again when we were going through this town, which was it's south of Denver. I can't remember what the name of it was now. I'm thinking to myself, oh, look at that, we're back home now. But yeah, that was a great trip out there. I know, and going up before we got up to where my aunt lived, because at the time they were still living in Elizabeth, which was a little bit closer to Denver. We did go into Denver too. We did. My cousins took us into Denver, and I think we actually went to a bar that was right outside the baseball stadium there, which was cool. To be able to go there. I don't think the Rockies were playing that night though. I don't think they were playing, if I remember right. I think they were on a away game. But that was cool, just to sit outside at the bar. They had the patio. It was up in upstairs bar, as I recall, and the patio out there upstairs. And the stadium was literally like right across the street. It's like, oh, that's awesome. But yeah, let's see what else we did. But on the way up there, we ended up going. We took Interstate 40 south. Because I wanted to go, because we wanted to see the Grand Canyon and Meteor Crater. So normally the way we take out from where we are, we take 70, and you can take 70 pretty much all the way across, if I remember correctly. So I think 80 is the northern one. See, now I was about to say, now I wish I was in ATS so I could look at the map, but we don't have the East Coast, so it doesn't matter. But I think 80 is the northern interstate, 70 is sort of the southerner northern state, and then 40 is sort of 40 and 10 are the two southern interstates that go across east to west across country. So we ended up taking 70 in Ohio, then heading south through the panhandle of Texas and stuff. Till we got to the Grand Canyon Meteor Crater. We went to go see the Painted Desert, the Petrified Forest, which was pretty nice. And then we started going up north. So we went through Durango, which was awesome. We stopped and ate lunch in Durango. Drove the was it Wolf's Creek? I think it's Wolf's Creek or Wolf Creek Pass, which my wife did not enjoy at all. But I loved. I was driving at the time, and I loved doing that. The Wolf Creek Pass is an awesome road to drive if you're not scared of 100, 200 foot drop off your passenger side door if you're going north. But yeah, you have a sheer rock mountain. If you're going north, you have the sheer rock mountain on the driver's side wall, and it's only a 2-lane highway, so traffic going, one lane going one way north, one way going south. So on that side, the driver's side door, driver's side, which of course faces the southbound traffic, you got sheer mountain wall. On the passenger side, you stick your head out the window and you're looking at a 200-foot drop straight down. It's like, nice. And then all, pretty much at certain points along the way, you have this corrugated plastic / steel roof going over the highway. which is prevent snow from avalanches from blocking the pass. Yeah, that was a heck of a trip. But Durango was nice. Yeah, Durango was nice. We stopped there, had lunch at a little cafe there. They actually have a train there, not unlike Strasbourg, Pennsylvania, where you can actually buy tickets to ride a train and get the experience of just riding an old time train. So they had that there. We didn't do that because, of course, we were trying to get up to the relatives at that point. But yeah, that was a good trip. I would love to be able to get the kids out there and do that trip again. But again, with work, it's right. So I'm lucky I was able to get today and tomorrow off just to do this, for God's sakes, anymore. So it's, yeah, but we would definitely drive out there. So we would need 2 weeks because it takes 4 days to get out there if you're stopping at night. So yeah, it took we left Friday. So generally when I've gone, I've left Friday afternoon. Stopped in Ohio would be the first stop in the evening. And then let's see. So I think that's what we ended up doing. I think we ended up stopping in Ohio. And then from Ohio, I think we made it to Arkansas. And Arkansas was our second stop. And then from Arkansas, we got down to the Grand Canyon. I'm pretty sure we had stayed somewhere around the Grand Canyon. I don't remember exactly where. I'm trying to think. I remember a hotel. I'm trying to think. I think, were we in the reservation? I'm not sure if the hotel was in the Indian reservation. So I remember that was something too. When we were going through Arizona and stuff, of course, they have the big Indian reservation out there. And the Indian reservation does not follow daylight saving time. So, of course, in the middle of summer, you're already on daylight saving time. So the clocks were ahead of an hour. So we had to change the clocks like 2 or 3 times as we were driving through Arizona, because you go through the Indian reservation. Well, they don't follow it. You go out, and so you got to turn the clocks ahead again. I think that's where we ended up staying. We ended up staying somewhere around that general area in Arizona. So that was the third night. So it was, I think, Ohio, Arkansas, then Arizona, and then we just made it all the way up to Colorado after that, and just stayed at my aunt's house for a week. So yeah, it took about 4.5 days to get out there. Although when my cousins have come out to the East Coast, they just drive straight through. It takes about 24 hours if you're driving straight through. Because they go up to visit my grandmother, who used to live up in north of, oh my God, my brain is fading on these town names. Where the Little League World Series is held. Little Marsh. She lives in Little Marsh, which is, how long did it take us to get up there when we did the Grand Canyon vacation this year? Because I know Little Marsh is almost exactly an hour due south of Elmira, New York. And so I'm trying to think, because you drive through the Little League town. Why can I not remember the name of friggin' Little League town? I think we're, an hour and a half? I think maybe an hour and a half, almost 2 hours to Little Marsh from there. So when they were driving out from Colorado, it took them about 24 hours of just straight driving to get from Elizabeth to Little Marsh. But yeah, those are good times. I'd love to be able to get the kids out there and just do that, but I don't know when the hell we'd ever be able to wrangle that, because my wife and I were actually able to go. The first time we went out there, when we went out there, took those 2 weeks out. We were both working for Linden's and things at the time, And by then we were just fed up with the company. We're like, that's it, we're done. So we ended up giving, but she was a manager. I was just a team member. And at that time, she had actually gotten recruited by Babies R Us at the time. I think the district manager at the time had actually come into Lynn's and things and was, sort of headhunting. And she ended up recruiting my wife. And so, my wife decided to take the job, and I was just like fed up. I was, a lot of the people who I was working with at the time were going to Target.
Recalcule.
From Lynn's and things. So I knew some of and they had gone in there as managers, that kind of stuff. So they actually got me into Target. So it was at that point we're like, well, okay, we're done with Lynn's and things. We're done. So we gave in our notice, and so we had like 2 weeks before we started our new job. So we're like, perfect. This is the perfect time to head out west. So that was a nice trip to be able to do that. Take those 2 weeks out, just drive out there, see the sights, and just relax. But yeah, that was fun. So hopefully one of these years it'll work out to where we can get do that again. Just take 2 weeks and get the kids out there. Because Erin loves doing that stuff. Because a couple years ago we went to Gettysburg because she wanted to go see Gettysburg, and that's always nice to go out to Gettysburg. We didn't get to do it this year, but hopefully we can get out there again. Maybe even this year we'll go out there again. But this year she wanted to go see the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. So we did that our last weekend, the second last weekend of vacation. So we were at Hershey most of the week, and then we just ended up driving up that way. I think we left on Friday, or was it Saturday? No, Saturday. We went there Saturday. I think we stayed overnight. I'm trying to think, because it actually didn't. Because normally from where we live, it takes about 6.5 hours, I want to say, to get to the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. No, we went right up there. That's right. Because it only took 3 hours from Hershey to get up there. So we left early in the morning. So we were there sort of like around 9 or 10 o'clock. And then we just spent the day at the Grand Canyon. Hiked down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, which going down takes about 45 minutes. Got to the bottom just in time for a nice thunderstorm to roll through. And so my wife started getting panicked because you're literally in a wooded mountain there. Really no shelter anywhere. I mean, at the bottom there's like a cross bridge, so there's a concrete bridge at the bottom.
Tenez la gauche.
Of one of the trails. There's several trails that go up and down on both sides of the canyon. And we back again when we were kids and our parents used to take it. Oh, I already filled up. Why am I doing this? I don't know why I did that. I'm too enraptured in my story here.
Tenez la droite.
So we always used to go. I forget. There's the east side and the west side, and I forget now. I think it's the east side we always used to go to. So it took some bit of finagling to remember which trail exactly we used to take. Because again, when I was dating my wife, we had gone there and taken that trail down. So I was trying to, and I don't think I ever tweeted them pictures out either. I meant to do a then and now picture, because I took a picture of Mrs. Weiler when we were dating, when we were down there at a certain point where there's a waterfall down in the canyon. So I took a picture, and there's a scenic spot, so you took a picture of her back then. So I ended up taking a picture of her again, then another picture of her with the kids. I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison, because it was almost, it was almost 14 years, a little shy of 14 years, because we went in June this year, and I think when we were out there, we were actually more than, crap. More than 14 years, because we actually went out in March, I think, when we were dating. Damn it. All right, just trailer. Oh, damn, there's cargo damage. You got to be kidding me. Kidding me. So we're going to get dinged on that, unfortunately. Only got 200 kilometers to go. Let me make sure. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of gas. I don't need gas again. But I wanted to do like a side-by-side then and now comparison of 14 years later. And this, taking a picture in the same spot. But yeah, so we got down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Tournez à droite, puis continuez tout droit.
Isn't? Oh, no, okay. Oh, all right. That one's blocked off. This one isn't. That confused me for a minute.
Allez tout droit.
There we go. Okay. But get down there. Thunderstorm rolling through. And it turns out the thunderstorm sort of just sideswiped us. But my wife was so panicked because you're basically exposed down there. Trees all around you. So in a lightning storm, that's not a
Allez tout droit,
good thing.
puis tournez à gauche.
So like I said, it takes about 45 minutes to hike down. Generally
Tournez à
speaking,
gauche.
normally it'll take twice as long to hike back up because it's a hell of a hike. You got to be, in good shape if well, we're not in good shape, but it wears on you if you're not in good shape.
Préparez-vous
So
à
normally
tourner
it'll
à
take
gauche.
you about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get back up to the top. We did it in about 45 minutes. So
Tournez à gauche.
we did the same amount of time it took us to get down. We got back up. And I swear to God, that was the closest. That's been the time where I came closest to thinking I literally am going to have a heart attack.
Préparez-vous à tourner à droite.
We've never
Tournez
run up
à
the side
droite.
of a mountain, gotten up the side of a mountain so quickly. I couldn't believe I did it. We did it. Because it is not easy, especially the trail we were on. It was not easy getting up there. There's somebody. All right, heading to the island now. Excellent. He's coming down the wrong way. He's coming down the wrong way.
Réorientation.
So where are we at? Oh, that's not bad. Less than 2 hours it'll take us for this trip. So right now we're just about the same length of time it took us for our ATS trip. It's not bad. All right, obviously we are going to Messina. 20 minutes. Wow, 347 euro? Are you serious? Seems a little expensive for a 20-minute ferry ride here.
Peu importe, je trouverai un nouvel itinéraire.
And so far, so good. Our fireworks have not yet gone off. But it's funny, Abby, the whole way up, she's like, I can't believe you're doing this, Mommy. Don't you love me, Mommy? the whole way up. Oh God, that was. I wish we had more time to spend down at the bottom, but yeah, it was better safe than sorry at the end. So I think we may end up going up there this year again for vacation because I do want to get back up into Little Marsh. Yeah, don't you? Yeah, that's what clearly she was saying that because my wife was so far ahead of me with her. Then my daughter was behind them, and of course I was lagging behind because I'm like, no, come on. But yeah, my wife's telling me it's like because she was starting to get panicked because my wife was panicking because you could hear the lightning, you could see the clouds coming. But she was saying, it's like, why are you, I can't believe you're doing this. Don't you love me, Mommy? Why are you doing this to me, Mommy? It's like, come on. It's like, oh my God, really?
Allez tout droit.
But yeah, that was a fun trip. What? Why? Why am I sitting here? I don't need to sit here. We're almost. Oh, I still got 3 hours. I was about to say we're almost there. It's like nope. I still got 3 hours. 3 hours to get through here.
Allez tout droit.
Where am I going here? Okay. We're on top of a big round top when the heavens unloaded and ended a drought in Gettysburg. Oh wow, really? Yeah, we had it was hot. It was blazing hot when we went to Gettysburg. I think it was it had to be 2 years ago we went, I think. Or no, it wasn't, because we didn't have a vacation 2 years ago, because that's when my wife got the new job after babies closed up. Getting them. What? No, wait. What are you talking about? The caravan? No, this actually isn't the mod. This you can get on the multiplayer server. You can buy the car and the trailer on the multiplayer server. They're essentially just reskins of a truck and a trailer. So yeah. See, the only problem is, which I found out the hard way, is that if you go back into single player on a profile where you have this car and trailer, they revert back to whatever base model they overwrite, and so you end up having to sell them, and then rebuy them or just buy them again. So anytime you go to single player with this, they revert back to a regular truck and trailer. So this profile always has to stay on TruckersMP, unless I want to go through the rigmarole of rebuying again. But yeah, it's nice because in ATS you can pick up, you can get a car too in ATS, but they don't have, at least the last time I checked, they don't have the trailer to buy, which is a nice. I forget what the model name of it is, but it's one of those the popular ones that are like all chrome, the silver chrome type ones. I want to say Aero something, Aero Star or something like that. But
Préparez-vous à tourner à droite.
The last time I checked, we can't buy. They're not available to buy outright like you can here. But you can actually take them. They are available as jobs. You can get the trailer, and these are too. You can actually pick these up as regular jobs if you don't actually own the trailer. But I'm hoping at some point, if they haven't already, they may have already, but I would have to check again. Have the trailers available to purchase in ATS too. So I'd love just to be able to do that, because that's what I got here. This is actually my owned trailer here. So I can just pop on a World of Trucks, and you can take normal jobs with them too, because the game treats it just as a normal trailer, because that's what, essentially it's just a reskin of a normal trailer. So that's what I'm running now, just fireworks from a World of Trucks contract. Airstream, I think that's it. Yeah, Airstream, I think that's what it is. So they have those in ATS, but you just, like I said, I don't think you can buy them yet. Yeah, Chrome Twinkie, yeah, that's it. That's the one. But you can, you just have to search for jobs that have them. But you can, because I've seen, when I've done ATS multiplayer, I've seen people drive around with them. I'm like, oh man, I want that trailer. I want that trailer. I go look for it. Oh, you can't buy it yet. So they just picked up a job that has the trailer. But ETS2 now, I noticed when I went to go pick my server today, they actually support pro mods now, because they have I think it was 3 pro mod specific servers you can play on now. So they do. So that may I may actually try that. I may make a profile and go do, or actually, well, this I can just do it on this profile. I guess it wouldn't hurt that much. But I might. Now you know what? I might have to have pro mods installed, which is I don't know, because I don't want to put any more mods in that I don't have to. But for this, I may do it. That way it doesn't screw up my other two profiles, because I don't want to do it on my other two profiles, because the one is my career profile, which I want to keep vanilla. And then the other one is the one where I'm going after the achievements, including the mapping. So I may actually end up doing that. I may, once we get this job done, because we should have this job done in another 5-10 minutes here. I may just go back to single player and see what jobs I can pick up and try to see if I can finish mapping out Hungary here. So I'm almost done Hungary, and then I can go up into what is it, Slovakia, I think. Slovakia and Czechoslovakia. I still have to finish up. Oh my gosh. So what time are we at here? 8:30? Yeah, normally this is where I start crashing if I don't take a nap in the afternoon after work. So I'm feeling good so far, so we're good. Got some snacks over here. I'm gonna have to start grabbing some snacks. I didn't really have a big dinner. I just had some beef stew and rice. The equivalent of like a bowl full or two. So I saved it. The rest of that's going to be my lunch tomorrow, if everything works out okay. So I think you came on a little bit after the emergency we had here, battery. But yeah, my daughter's had a problem. Abby's had a problem with her finger the last couple of days, and we just ended up taking a look at it. It's gotten pretty bad right now. So we had a bit of a medical emergency as I was finishing up my ATS stream about an hour ago, or ATS portion of the stream. So we're gonna have to take her to the doctor tomorrow morning. But my wife is closing, so my wife said she'll be able to take her. So I wasn't at that point an hour ago. I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to do 25 hours because I figured I had figured on taking Abby to the doctor tomorrow morning to have him look at her finger because it's not looking really good right now. Definitely looks like it may have an infection in it. But my wife is going to take her, so hopefully we can play it by ear and we can just keep plugging on here, but we'll have to play it by ear. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, but we'll see. So, I mean, I'm at least going to go. I'm at least going to go till the morning. Her appointment's not till 9, so I can at least get through. Oh Jesus! Hold on. Let me slow down here. In fact, because I do want to take a look at that. Hold on here. Let's stop here. Let's check. Let me do this. Because where does that put me in my stream here? I think that puts me probably right around Guild Wars. Yeah, so we'll be able to get through Secret World Legends and at least start Guild Wars. Yeah, so by the time they get back, we'll actually be in Shroud of the Avatar. So yeah, we're good to at least get through early morning, I think, and then we just have to play by ear to see how things to see how it is. Hopefully, again, it's not too bad. I'm thinking they'll probably just end up putting some ointment on it and give her some antibiotics to take. Because right now it's like right at the base of the nail and the I guess the cuticle, is that what they called there? This little part here, and it's peeling. The skin is peeling on it. The fingertip is red and swollen. Not really swollen. It's more swollen like right where the cuticle is. But the fingertip is a little reddish, and it hurts. It hurts when you touch it. The rest of her finger doesn't hurt. So if it's an infection, it's still just in the tip right now. So that's all we're hoping. I'm hoping just some antibiotics and she'll be fine. But we'll find out tomorrow. And then, like I said, we'll just play the rest of the marathon by ear at that point. if you know, if push comes to shove, if I have to end early, and then you know, well, I can make a determination because again, I'm off on Sunday, I'm off on Monday, so I could always do sort of, you know, pick up the second half, finish it off either one of those days, because I had no other streams planned. I was going to take Sunday and Monday to rest, recuperate, and do some of the video editing. But if I can, and if I have to, and if I can, I'll end up just finishing the marathon at that point. But
Au rond-point, prenez la première sortie.
hopefully it doesn't come to that. So that's my hope. Hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. Which it does, you know, you know, if you're a parent, it looks terrible. But
Allez tout droit.
But like I said, so we're just gonna play it by ear. Right now, everything we're still going with everything, you know. You know, if we hit our goal during the stream, I'm going to extend the extra 5 hours and go 30 hours, and then every time, you know, we'll bump the goal up like $50 each time. Every time we hit that goal during the stream, we'll keep extending. That's the game plan for now. So it might end up working out. We might end up squeezing in some World of Warships on our stream. We might be going to Sunday morning anyway, which would be awesome if I can get that much in donations. I can get that much in donations to where I'm still streaming Sunday morning. That would be awesome.
Allez tout droit.
Oh, it's a Rennie. It's a Rennie dealer. All right.
Au rond-point, prenez la deuxième sortie.
All right, so I can turn that
Sortez
off now.
Maintenant.
We are there. So where are we at? Yeah, just about 2 hours. That's not a bad trip at all. And it only took us 2 hours because, of course, we're on multiplayer here. Don't have to worry about AI traffic or the laws of the road here. All right. So we got here. Yeah, we can handle that one. Let's drop off these fireworks before something happens. I need to pull up a little bit more here. There we go. Oh my God, of course I did that all wrong. Yeah. Oh God. Oh my God. What am I doing here? I changed the camera view and I forget which directions I need to be turning everything. There we go. Oh my God, this thing. Oh jeez. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? That's the problem with friggin' cars, man. Oh, I'm stuck with that. The handling on this is just, oh my God, it's ridiculous. There we go. Now ease it in here. Yeah, you definitely, if you ever do multiplayer and you get the car, you have, it takes some getting used to the handling. All right, there we go. We're there. Still here, just divisioning 2. Oh, nice, excellent. The game is, I know the game is serious. Nice. All right, yeah, lurk away. That's fine. Happy to have you lurking. So, yep, and that's about hour 45 minutes. What the ATS job take us? About an hour 49, I think it did. So that's actually not bad at all. 2,000 kilometers. That's awesome. Yeah, see, there's our damage penalty there for the cargo damage. I don't know exactly how you damage fireworks without them actually exploding. Well, I guess you can. The packages break open and the powder gets all over, I guess. Whatever. So we got a nice bonus XP for the ADR ranking there. So not bad. We got leveled up there too. Sweet. Yeah, so I think we... Oh, no, we're not... Okay. Guess we had this profile maxed out, but I guess we don't. I might do eco driving then. I think I might max out eco driving. Because I definitely tend to do longer drives on when I can on multiplayer. Let's do that. We'll max that out. So let's see where we're at here. We still got a good... What are we playing this to 10? Oh, nice. So I'm trying to think what I should do. I think that's what I may do. I may jump back to single player here real quick. Just so I can do some mapping. Get something accomplished in my other profile here. When was my last day? Yeah, August was the last time I was actually in multiplayer. So how much was that? How much did that pay off here? $6,000. Okay. Minus gas. Take about another 1,500 off, I think, euro. So ended up making about 5,000 euro profit there. For such a long drive, that paid absolutely nothing. Paid absolutely nothing. There we go. We made it. Luxembourg to Palermo. That was a fun trip anyway. That was pretty fun. So let me have curiosity. I don't want recipient. I want route length here. So this I didn't notice it was recipient. Canned iced coffee. Ew. So that may not have been the longest job we could take. Here's one here for 2,300 kilometers, 35 hours. So it's not too, a little bit longer than the one to Luxembourg. So that would be another almost 2 hours to do that one. But I do want to get some mapping because I got to finish Hungary. I got to get this part of Hungary done. I think I just discovered Szeged. But I need to get to Debrecen here. And then get up into Slovakia on my other profile. So I think I'm going to do that. Oh. So let's go into the outhouse here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go ahead and quit out so we can load her up here. That's good. I enjoyed that. Well, I am going to have to do. I just had no time to plan out a good, definite convoy here. I do want to get some convoys going more often when I can get back to streaming the truck simulators regularly again. Right now, I'm doing the farming sim and construction simulator as my regular streams on my simulation channel. Is that running? Did that go or no? Hello. Oh, no, it didn't take. Here we go. Go ahead. Play Euro Truck Simulator. Thank you. Boom. But yeah, I would most assuredly love to be able to get some convoys going with like you, Taz, Preebs. So we'll have to work out a day. It probably won't be till after the holidays at this point, because I know we're all going to be busy doing our own stuff. But it'd be nice if we could, like after the new year, work out where we can all get on a convoy together. Kicking butt in what way? I mean, I'm doing all right. I mean, actually, because when I was watching the reruns of my marathon last year, because I had them rerunning on the channel, in fact, I think you had actually stopped by at one point. when I was doing one of the reruns, because I was doing stuff and I noticed that you had commented, it's like, oh, hey, battery's here. And then I think you had gone by that point already by the time I noticed you. But I was looking, it's like, I actually had over $600 at this point. Come on, Euro Truck. By the time I started the marathon last year, I already had $600 in, so I'm actually behind last year. There we go. I had, there's been a couple people that haven't been able to donate this year because, again, real life, completely understandable. Who did a couple of supporters who had big donations for me last year couldn't do it this year, so that's put me a little bit behind, because I think that would be, because I remember, let me see, I think Floofy had ended up donating $10 while I was streaming last year. And I think you had come on, you had thrown in another $10 towards the end of the stream. That had gotten me, wow, my forehead is shiny. Geez, I need to start doing some makeup for stream here now. But, yeah, I ended up with 670 last year. So, yeah, we're just a little bit behind here this year. But, yeah, the two people who weren't able to donate this year, pretty much that would put us at 600 at this point with what they donated last year. All right, so we don't want that. We want this one here. MP, right? Yeah, that's our sort of... This was my Squirrel Convoy, original Squirrel Convoy profile I had created. Now it's sort of my achievement profile. All right, so let's go ahead and... oh, you guys can't see that anyway. Let's go flip back here now. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Hello. I know you don't like when I tab out of you. But yeah, I'm hoping to at least get 500 so I can get another medal. That's my hope here. So, thanks to you and Kat, we're definitely well on our way to doing that. So, I'm still going to be doing 12 days of Christmas gaming this year next in December. So I kind of like doing that, so I'll definitely be doing that this year. So hopefully that'll bring in a couple more donations. Then of course, starting next week we'll be back on our regular stream schedule for our Extra Life Marathon. So our weekly, I think weekly Friday. I forgot I had to change my stream schedule again. Let me take a quick look at this again. So I had to change the master schedule around it, and I think I'm going to end up changing the master schedule again, because my Sunday right now is just overloaded. I'm not going to be able to do Sunday the way I currently have it scheduled. Let me see real quick here before we pick up what's my master? Yeah, because I have Guild Wars and Shroud of the Avatar Sunday mornings, and I have a stream here with a classic, either a classic or a single player game in the afternoon, or Aaron when she can do Star Wars The Old Republic. Then immediately afterwards, I go onto my simulation channel and stream a simulation game. And then in the evening, I'll be swapping back and forth between Lord of the Rings and Secret World Legends. So I literally stream from at least the game plan, from 7 to 5:30, which is essentially a mini-thon, a weekly mini-thon on 3 different channels combined, and then come back in the evening for another stream. So there's no way I'm going to be able to maintain that. Yeah, so Friday, I still have Friday evening set for my competitive co-op games. Tuesdays I have set now for just a random MMO or maybe multiplayer game. That might change. That I might just do just a random game. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is taking my stream on this channel off Sunday. That way I have a break in the afternoon, and then move it to Monday, because I think what I'm going to end up doing is just retiring from the stream team at the 3 to 5 p.m. slot, because with Abby going to school now, that gets kind of tough. In case, there's those days where I want to go a little bit longer, but I can't because I got to go pick up Abby. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Is just at least for a few months anyway. Yeah, after the new year, retire from the stream team, and then move my do a extra life fundraiser, either in that slot or in the evening time, and just take that afternoon, that 3 to 5 p.m. slot off. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So I'm going to have to look at that. We'll see. We'll see. So it's kind of one of the tough things of doing 3 different channels, because I want to stream at least 3 days a week on this channel and my simulation channel. So with only 2 days where I have full days to stream, if real life doesn't interfere, which is going to interfere a lot on Sundays, which is another reason why I kind of want to move that time slot. Yeah, it makes it tough to try to squeeze in that and still get enough time in for my MMO gaming on my regular channel. But anyway, let's get cracking here. Let's see where we're at and what kind of job we can take here now, eh? I don't have a trailer attached, so I can just take any old job here, which will be fine. So let's check out the job market here. Let's do an external contract, because I do want to keep driving World of Trucks contracts if possible. Now let's see. Yeah, see, now on this profile too, I've got the actual localized names on, because when trying to teleport to some of these towns and trying to put it into the console, it's like, oh no, I don't recognize that. It's like, well, because they're based off of what the localized name is, which is sometimes completely different than what the English version of the name is here. So I want to head here. Deborah can. So I got to see if there's a destination. That's one of the destinations here. Somehow I don't think I'll be lucky enough to have that as a I can go to Warsaw. Pretty much everything is unpronounceable for me in this general area. Deutschland, I can pronounce Deutschland. My sister's taking German, so she can help me out with some of these. Mannheim, Stuttgart, Frankfurt am Main, Nuremberg, München, Köln, Düsseldorf, Duisburg, Dortmund, Kassel, Hanover. What's Berlin? Berlin is Berlin. Dresden. So I can get some of these. Zurich, Bern, Geneva, Amsterdam, Rotterdam. They're fairly easy. Bologna, Firenze, Livorno, Parma, Roma, Genova. Mijonchen. But this one, I have no idea how I would. I want to say Kosis or Kosis. Bratislava. That's a fairly easy one. Bratislava. Wien, Graz, Linz, Praha. See this one, it's like there's only one consonant. That's the end of the city name. How do you pronounce that? Or one vowel, I should say. Just say, was it München? Yeah, see, that's what it is, because it's like you got all these consonants and stuff that are crammed together, but it's a completely different, it's just how the English language alphabet is, I guess. It's pronounced completely differently. Like that one town in Great Britain, which is, if you've seen the viral video of it on YouTube, the town name is this long in Gaelic. And it's like, how would you ever go about pronouncing that? It's impossible. So yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce these. Because even English is hard for me sometimes. See, that one takes us to Bratislava. Oh yeah, the Welsh names, absolutely, yeah. See, the problem is they don't have Scotland or Ireland in the game yet, which is shocking. I'm surprised they haven't put them in yet. Hopefully they're working on them at some point. Oh, here we go. Nice. So we do have some jobs here. So we got flour or pet. Oh, we got to take the pet food. There we go. That's the easy one to decide there. Pet foods, because these are only two there. Worse than Gaelic. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It may have been Welsh. I'm trying to think. I want to say Gaelic because you think Gaelic is one of those unpronounceable languages. Probably with the Great Britain we work, they're going to do. Oh, so are they doing Great Britain next? I better hurry up with this 100% then, because I've already completed Great Britain. That'd be a pain in the ass to have to go back and redo it before I get 100%. Are they done with Germany? Is Germany done now? Is it safe to start mapping Germany again? Pro Mods Tours of Scotland, Ireland, or something special? Yeah, didn't Squirrel do them not too long ago? I think he was up in that area, relatively speaking, not too long ago. Yeah, they can. Okay, so good. So it's safe to go do Germany again.
Let's do this.
Because it's fine. Because this is the profile. If we go look at Germany, I had a lot of Germany. Like all this now is like I had a lot of this. Like you can see, I still have Nuremberg discovered, and this is the only stuff they didn't change. This is the only stuff they didn't change. And you see some of these highways just stop dead right here. Like even Frankfurt here. Yeah, it's just, it's like, oh my God. It's like I had all this around Berlin done. Now I gotta go back and do it again. It's like, oh no.
Turn left.
Yeah, wherever it is that you said. Do I have? Oh, I got my rocket ball here. I should go put the glove. Yeah, that's what I forgot to do for my. Oh, you know what? The cars don't have hanging items. I forgot. North of whatever that is. Yeah, see that stuff. You would have to know. Yeah, you have to know the phonetics in order to pronounce it. You have to know what the phonetics are of the particular language you're trying to pronounce. Otherwise, it would be absolutely a butcher job. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't even. Yeah, I'm not going to change the hanging thing because I wouldn't even see it at this point.
Go straight on.
See, I have.
Keep left and then turn left.
I have Great British Sky on this one, whereas my
Turn left.
My multiplayer, I have.
We are finished.
I have the French GPS on. Okay, here we go. Boat. That would have been nice to take the boat. You know what? I gotta get traffic back on. Because I turn the traffic off when I just do my general mapping here. Just make my life so much easier.
Let's go.
G_traffic. We want that at 1. There we go. So we get a little bit of traffic going on here. There we go. Yeah, I can still do French a bit. I can sort of fake Italian. I need to go out here. There we go. So that's all our pet food in there. Badry, you need to do some extra life skins here. You need to do a truck and trailer extra life skin for ETS2. That way, when I do single player fundraising streams, I can throw it on ETS2 too.
Turn left.
recruitment. See, this is the problem here. I want to go in there and map that out, but it's too. Oh, you've been working on it? Nice. Okay, good. It's too much of a pain in the ass to go into each and every business here to try to discover discover the roadways here. We don't need that on. Okay, good. Okay, I will. Yeah, I got you need the what can you do that off the PNG file? Because those are my transparent files. Or are you? Oh, you're talking about. Oh, okay. The actual. Yeah, I got to find the colors. Or what the code? Yeah, what the RBG color codes are for that. Because I saw Prebes did a truck skin too that looked pretty snazzy. I just wish I had more time to figure out how to. Why am I just sitting here? I guess I better be going.
Go straight
to
on.
do it. I just don't have the time to dedicate to trying to do it and make it look good the way I want it to look, you know. I'm going. Oh boy, that was a fast yellow. That was a fast yellow there. Yeah, I'll take a look because I have to pop in and see if I can get to a garage here. That's on the way. Now I can just do map at any time. Let me see. I doubt there's anything now. I think I passed the garage. Yeah, it's back over there. We'll have to. Oh, good. That's right on the way. Sweet. Let me mark that.
Ready to roll.
Because ultimately, my ultimate game plan when I first started thinking about trying to get these truck skins done was do one for each and every model truck. Because, you know, I kind of drive each and every model truck at some point or another. But I couldn't even get the first one to work right without the game crash. It's like, nope, okay. I don't have time for this.
Go straight on.
Ugh. Secret Rennie lover, yeah. Hey, well, what we just got? Didn't we just get the range tees? Didn't they just release them, or are they still on the way? Because didn't they do that whole Twitter thing with Renault? That was Renault, right? That they did, what was it, a few weeks ago, the whole Twitter back and forth surprise reveal or something. Because of course SES has to say they love Renault. I'm trying to think how many times because I think I've bought Renaults. I think I've gotten almost every truck manufacturer so far represented on this profile for each one of my garages. So I think I have a Renault somewhere. I'm trying to think of which country I have it in. Again, it's easy enough for me to check, isn't it? I gotta get out of the multiplayer mode where I can't just do this. I think I got Renault somewhere. The Ivecos I know are in Rome. Yeah, here's a Renault Valmiera. Okay, that's in the Baltic states. I got the yeah. Yeah, so I haven't driven. I think those are my only ones. I got Iveco in Rome, right? I've got Volvo and Limoges. Scania is in England. Of course, this is my Mercedes. I think this might be the only Mercedes. I got DAF in Aylberg, Volvo and Tori. I think these are my personal ones here too. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought I know I have a DAF somewhere. Hold on. This is my MAN. Yeah, see, Metz. See, there's my Mercedes. That's right. This was my very first truck. Was this Mercedes? On my other profile, I think. I think that was my career profile. Started that up. But yeah, I gave that to Monica. Let's see what else I got in Metz. Yeah, the MAN. Are those only two in Metz? I thought I had that. I guess maybe not. You know, I might have shifted them around. Here. So there's our Renault. So that's the one I would drive when I pop into the Valmiera. Tori is our XL, our Globetrotter, which I think that's the one I drove for a while. Luxembourg. This is the one. So yeah, Mercedes, now Luxembourg. So Metz. Yeah, so I just have the MAN in Metz. So I guess. So that has to be my that's my DAF then that I had in Metz, but I transferred it to Aylberg. Limoges is the Volvo. Rome, like I said, is the Iveco. So I just need the MANs, I think, and the manager for the dealer here. There we go. So I got a set of Ivecos. I got two sets of Volvos. I got a set of Scanias. I got a set of the Renaults. So I think I actually need a set of the Mercedes, don't I? I don't have a set of the Mercedes, so I need that. A set of MANs and a set of DAFs. I think those are the three I still need sets of here. Right? Yep. So these are the three. I don't have a dedicated garage to that manufacturer yet. So I still need Mercedes or Mercedes MAN and DAF. Okay. See that, and see it depends on what the nearest dealer is to that garage I own. Is what I picked. So obviously Valmiera was Renault. So it depends. Warsaw. See, I haven't even discovered that one in Warsaw here. I have a Warsaw garage on my career profile. All right, let's get driving here. Oh boy. That's the one drawback for coming back out of that. If you're in the menu for a long time, you forget you're right in the middle of a 90-kilometer-an-hour drive. I actually have a hankering to do some farming simulator, because Taz was very generous enough to gift me farming the Platinum Edition of Farm Sim 19 yesterday, or this morning, whatever it was. So I gotta thank him when I see him again. So I forgot that he was here right as I started, but he has something to do tomorrow. I forget what it is again. He told me.
Go straight on.
But he has some sort of like an event or something he's helping out with for most of the day tomorrow. But yeah, I completely forgot to thank him for that gift. So I have to do that when he comes, if he can make it back on here during the stream, as long as we can keep streaming. Oh crap! Oh crap! There we go.
Get ready to turn left.
So I was thinking, if I end up having the stamina to go more than 30 hours, I might actually throw Farm
Turn
Sim
left.
19 in on that. I've been considering that because I've actually been doing I've been streaming 17 right now. 17 is my weekly stream right now, and I've been doing 15 in my spare time on my own. So that, yeah, I'm thinking of doing multiplayer. That would be nice. I might start doing some, switch back and forth with some multiplayer streams between, doing single player 17, and maybe doing multiplayer on 19. Coming up, so I might end up doing that. Yeah. So yeah. 19 with seasons is awesome and rather realistic. Yeah, that actually might be a good idea. Because I know Taz is doing 19 a lot, so he might be very interested in getting in with us on that. Because I remember he wanted to do World of Warships with us, but he's with him the way it works with the account and him being in the different region, we weren't able to get him into our clan. But yeah, that might be a good idea. That might be great to have at least the three of us be able to do multiplayer on that. We have to see if we got any other extra lifers who do 19 too.
Right.
Maybe Preebs does Farm Sim too. We'll have to see. See if there's anybody we would anybody else we'd like to get in on that. Yeah, I kind of have a, yeah. You know what? That I think that might sound like a great idea. Because then we could even do some co-streams then. I'll just have to have to figure out when I would do it on the schedule.
Go straight on.
Oh, so where are we at time-wise here? 9:14. My body hasn't crashed yet, so I think that the attempt at napping this afternoon has definitely paid off. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to do that today because I was up throughout my usual throughout the night where I'd wake up. They said we had the big, I don't think it was a thunderstorm, but just a heavy downpour roll through last night, which cooled things off a bit. It was like in the 40s this morning. It went from being we finished trick-or-treating because there was a curfew. We finished trick-or-treating
and then continue straight on.
About 6:30, I think we finished. So it was after 6:30, wasn't it?
Go straight on.
Because we went to my parents first, because we actually couldn't, because our town had a curfew. You couldn't start before 5, and you had to be done by 8. The trick-or-treating. So my wife had left work early, so we got Abby all dressed up and ready to go, but we still had some extra time, so we went over to my parents' house first, so they could see her in her outfit. She went as Princess Anna from Frozen. She looked real cute in that. I should have tweeted out a picture or two, but I'm so bad with trying to keep up on social media.
Get ready to turn left.
Which doesn't help when you're a streamer and that's part of your building an audience deal. Yeah, I want to go here. Actually,
turn
you know what?
left.
Oh yes. Yeah, let me do this. Because I should be able to swing around in here. But yeah, so figure get my parents. We left my parents after 5. We ran into, of course, the rush hour traffic getting back over the bridge into Pennsylvania. So I don't think we actually got parked into town. till about 5:30. So I think, yeah, we were done trick-or-treating after 7. We went about an hour and a half, and then friggin' Abs starts complaining she was tired. She had an attitude almost the whole night. I mean, it was a pain in the butt because at first she was, I don't want to go now. Yeah. It's like candy. You're getting candy, Abs. She loves candy. You don't want to go? And then you finally got her out there. Finally, we went to the parents. We told her, let's go see Grandma and Grandpa. That got her motivated to do that. Then she didn't want to leave Grandma and Grandpa. It's like, well, don't you want the candy stuff? So we finally got her out. My mom finally got her out. There was like, just go trick or treat. And then we finally parked the car. Then she didn't want to go to any houses. She had her attitude on, her typical Abby attitude. We're like, okay, we'll just go home. We'll just turn around and go home. Forget this, we got better things to do. So I turn around and start walking back to the car. She's like, no, I want to go. I want to go trick or treat. And it's like, okay, let's go. And there was a house right there that was, they were out on their porch ready to go. She's like, okay, here we go. Here's the house. I don't want to go. I don't want to go trick or treating again. Again, the thing we don't want to go. It's like, they're right here. It's like, I don't want to go to this house. So she kept walking. And we're like, sorry. It's like, they have candy, Abs. I was like, all right, I'll go. She go up there. As soon as she got the candy, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, candy. And then that finally got her motivated to go. But then after an hour, she's like, I'm tired. Pick me up, carry me. It's like, no, forget it. You're getting free candy. Come on, kid. What's wrong with you? But yeah, we ended up getting done. We went about an hour and a half, maybe about an hour, 40 minutes. It was like, so it was about 7:15. I think when we got back to the car, and it was like 71 degrees. 71 degrees, 7:15 on October 31st. It's like, are you kidding me? The sun had been down for at least an hour by that time. And it was that warm. It's like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. But, yeah, it was, something else. So I woke up midnight when I heard the rain around that time. And went immediately back to sleep. It's just one of those things. Oh, it's raining? Okay. Well, I was out there. I woke up the usual work time. I turned my alarm off, but of course, 4:15. Here it was in the 50s. Yeah. Yeah, cold. Freezing for you guys. Yeah, I woke up 4:15, which is my usual alarm time. So I woke up then. And then that's when Abby decided to crawl in the bed. So that I couldn't get back to sleep right away with that. Fell back asleep. And I think I woke up again one more time. I think it was 5 something. So about an hour later, I think I woke up. Went back to sleep. Got up again. It was almost 6 o'clock. So I had to get up. E-Puppy. Hey, E-Puppy. Puppy love from SHK. Stronghold Kingdoms. Hey, thanks for swinging by, puppy. Good to see you. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Hope you enjoyed that chocolate cake. That's my favorite, man. Chocolate cake. Got in the car this morning. It was 37. Yeah, it was cold this morning. After the cold front went through, it definitely cooled off a bit. In fact, when, because and it was windy, too, which didn't help matters. It was windy, actually, trick-or-treating last night, too. It was pretty windy. In fact, I lost the roof tile. I got to go up on the roof on Monday just to see where this roof tile came from. See if we have to get the roofers back out here, because they just patched our roof from rain we had over the summer that leaked into the kitchen. We finally got them out here to patch up last month. But yeah, that was something that it was chilly. But I woke up, 5, and it got up at 6, and I realized that Erin wasn't up for school. She's got to be at the bus stop at 6:20. She takes a 45-minute shower. Like, this is not working out. It's like already, it's like I started feeling stressed. It's like I got to start my marathon today, and already it's like I'm not going to get any rest today. So get her up, get her going. She got to the bus stop. She was fine. And then I came down here about 7 o'clock just to do all my pregame work. Make sure everything was, I had to update Star Wars, make sure her account was on here to do the one-time password for her, get that squared away, get all my tweets. I wrote out each tweet for each game, get OBS ready, get this ready, get that ready, make sure I had everything ready and raring to go. That way it'd just be nice and smooth, this stream here. And so far so good, except for the medical emergency. So far so good. But yeah, it definitely is like a 30-degree difference between 7 o'clock last night and 6 o'clock this morning. It was yeah, pretty chilly. I mean, it still felt a little warm to me because I'm more used to the cold from having to work in a freezer and coolers pretty much all day at work. But yeah. So how do I, let me see, how would I, how do I, see, this is the thing, I don't know, how do I get to the RBG here? It's not, yeah, see, how do I, yeah, see, just keep preset, use preset. I'd have to figure out how to get the RBG codes for the colors here. Because there's our purple. That's our purple. That's where our red is. These should be, yeah, so I shifted this one slightly. Preset, yeah, these should be identical. And of course we got white, you know, this is just pure white. Yeah, so I'd have to figure out where I could see the RBG colors. I guess I gotta get in the shower quick and grab some dinner, be back before you go to bed. All right, cool, nice. Are you heading out, Kat? Yeah, it's late for you too, isn't it, Kat? Thanks for swinging by. Thanks for hanging out with me so far, and I'll see you for Guild Wars and Shroud the Avatar tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for the donations, both of you. I'll see you tomorrow, Kat, and I'll see you in a little bit, Battery. And again, hey, puppy, all the way from down under. Thanks for swinging by tonight, puppy. Much appreciated. All right, let's get rocking here, because that didn't give me the information I needed to know. While I'm here, let's go ahead and get some new tires on the truck. And get this job finished so we can get one, yeah, we'll be able to squeeze one more job in here before we head on to 2 Point Hospital.
Turn left.
Yeah. Yeah, figures that's where I gotta go. Where all the traffic's coming from. You know what? All right. Well, thank you. Another advantage of being on the single player server. Alright, now we can bring it back. Alright, there we go. But puppy, did you have a good birthday, I hope?
Get ready to turn left.
Because, oh, you know what? It's summertime for you guys now. Well, spring. I guess technically you guys are in spring now, aren't you?
Left.
It's getting warmer and the days are getting longer for you. It's getting colder. Well, I would like to say it's getting colder, but it's actually not getting colder for us.
Get ready.
But the days are definitely getting shorter.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right, and then turn right.
See, it's weird how sometimes they'll give you the sort of advanced directions there, and other times you have to be halfway through an intersection
Turn right.
before it'll tell you to which turn you gotta make.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Well, actually, relatively speaking, that was an uneventful, our first, I think, uneventful journey of the evening. Why is that so jaggy? That is very, very jaggy there. Pull up into here. See, I wish I had an Extra Life trailer to show, truck and trailer to show off here. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to straighten it out. That's gonna go in. There we go. That's better. See, a lot easier to park this than it is the car. I'm still off here. That'll probably, oh, that might take it though. That may be just enough to, yep, line it up there. Which is all we want. Let's drop this one and, oh. That was a half-hour trip. That's not too bad. Of course, we had some pit stops there we had to make. There we go. Now, this job here paid almost as much as our trip from Luxembourg to Palermo with fireworks on the multiplayer server. Good God. Okay, sweet. All right, don't forget, everyone. We 5.5 hours in so far. We've got $400 raised because we are doing this for Extra Life, for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, raising money for sick kids, help sick kids get better. For every step goal that we hit, we will extend the stream by a certain amount of hours. So if we hit $500, we're only $100 away from that. We will go an extra 5 hours tomorrow. And if you make a $15 donation within the next few minutes, you can pick what our next job is going to be. $15 donation gets you to pick our next delivery haul here. So speaking of which, let's see what we got here. Let's go external. I got to check World of Trucks to see how much this added in, because we had the 900-mile job in ATS. We had the 2,000-kilometer job on the multiplayer server. Banska Bystrica. I think that's how you... Banska Bystrica. I think that's how you pronounce that. So anything taking us there, that would be a good spot to go. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, some forklifts. Ooh. Good, we should be able to get this job done in enough time. Yeah, let's take some forklifts here. Those are the two. All right, into Slovakia. Slovensko. Let's take this one. All right, we'll take that one. Do I want chips or do I want crackers? Let's go for the chips. Should have brought down my bag of chips that I had already started working on yesterday. Okay, hold on. It's about to get crunchy. I'm starting to get the munchies now. Gotta keep the energy going here. All right.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right,
So we'll have
and then turn left.
we'll get some little bit of mapping done today. Ooh, crap! I forgot. I forgot I'm not on the multiplayer server, so there will be traffic I have to look out for. Yeah, I popped back on the single player here just so I can do. Too late now. Yep. Just so I can do a little bit of mapping here.
Turn left.
Trying to get to 100% here at some point. We're just at 60. We may be just at 65%
It's all
now.
over now.
Let me see where we're at here. No, is it 60, 63, almost 63 and a half. All right. Still got a long ways to go, but I want to get Hungary and the Czech Republic done, or Czechoslovakia, and and whatever this one is here. This country. And 100% of every donation does go to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Helps sick kids get better, helps make their lives better. Ultimately goes to helping save their lives.
Okay, here we go.
Oh God, I need gas. I forgot I need fuel. You can donate safely, securely, and anonymously. You'll see stream elements chat out our bot chat out our participant link there. Click on that, it'll take you right to our page. You can actually watch the live stream right from the page too. But we are giving away some cool RMG Gaming and Real Millennium Group merchandise for making donations. So our participant page has that information as well. You can also click one of the Extra Life banners down below the live stream window. Or, of course, if you're watching this after the fact as a highlight on Twitch or a rerun on YouTube, be sure to check the video description for that participant link. Some other great games coming up. I do have the marathon scheduled down below, so you can check that out. We got 2 Point Hospital coming up next. We got some of our MMOs coming up tomorrow morning and afternoon. Secret World Legends, Guild Wars, Shroud of the Avatar. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. This is the button I wanted. If we can get that $100 in before the currently scheduled end of the stream after 25 hours, we will add 5 hours to the stream, and we will be playing some Ring of Elysium and both Tomb Raider, the original classic Tomb Raider, and the 2013 reboot of Tomb Raider. So that will be, if we can get those extra 5 hours, that'll be 24 hours from now. We'll be doing some Tomb Raider. We're already 5.5 hours into this thing. So far, so good. Having some fun here with everybody. I hope everybody out there is having fun lurking away. Lurkers are always appreciated.
Keep right, and then turn right.
For any simulation fans out there, I do regularly stream. I have a separate channel that I have dedicated to simulation streaming. I'll chat that out just as soon as I get up the hill here. But, oh my God, that's not what I wanted to do. Thanks. Jesus. Alt tab, please. Alt tab. But I do all my simulation, streaming right there on that channel, including, as you can see, construction simulator, farming simulator are the two main ones I'm doing right now. I also do American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator, both Euro Truck Simulators, the original version and this one right here, Euro Truck Simulator 2. Right now I'm I stream 3 days a week on that channel.
Keep left. And
Saturday, Sundays, and Mondays. So,
go straight on.
Oh God, I gotta get over here. Oh boy, that was close. Yeah, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays we stream. Mondays is construction simulator. Sundays is farming simulator. And Saturdays I usually reserve for a random simulator game. Right now we're going through some dinky little indie developed simulators. Not always the best. There have been a couple of fun ones, a couple of ones I've actually enjoyed, but not a lot of replay value in most of them. But hey, I'm taking one for the team, for the cause. That way you can see whether it might be something you might be interested in picking up. But yeah, I think because I got
Keep
Hunter,
and then continue
the Hunter
on.
Classic game. I just picked that up on Steam because I saw it was free. So I'll be doing that coming up. I do have our weekly schedule down below the live stream window. That is current for this, I think this coming week, right? Or no? Actually, I have to update it for Monday because it only takes us through. I usually update it on Sundays or Mondays. I try to update on Sundays because I don't want to wait until Mondays, but it covers from Monday to Monday, just in case. So yeah, we don't have any streams coming up on Sunday or Monday because we'll need to recover from this marathon. But we'll get right back into our regular streaming schedule after that. I do have a master schedule, which is actually going to change again just a bit. It's not going to affect our simulation channel streams. They're going to stay the same. But our Extra Life fundraising streams, I got to change the day a little bit. Puppy Love, thank you for the follow. There's Puppy. Puppy, one of my fellow gamers from Stronghold Kingdoms, which I used to do on Fridays right here on this channel for some Extra Life streaming, but did that last year. We've decided to mix it up this year, do some Rocket League and World of Warships, but we'll get I'll actually want to get back to doing at least one or two Stronghold Kingdom streams before the end of the year. So I might end up doing one next month, actually this month, it's his November. So I might end up doing one this month and then one in December. Oh, thank you for the follow, Puppy, much appreciated. We got a Crone trailer in front of us, huh? You're going too slow, so I'm going to have to move over here. And guaranteed I've got a turn I got to make coming up here. There's an exit I'll need to make. I almost guarantee it because that's how it always works out. Yeah, we got about 19 hours to go to get another $100 in, and we can extend that stream to include Ring of Elysium and both Tomb Raiders. next up after that. So what's going to happen if we do end up hitting $500 before we end the stream at the end of the 25th hour here? We will, like I said, it will extend the stream by 5 hours. So we'll be going until 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which is about 24 hours and 18 minutes from now. So we'll be going another 24 hours and 18 minutes. If we can get another $100 in before that time. Before, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which is... was that about 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. UTC time? So what we'll do also in that case, we'll bump up our goal by another $50. So our goal at that point will become $550. And if we can get $50 in before the end of the stream in for instance, by 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we'll extend the stream by another 2 hours and add another game. So, so from this point on, once we hit that 500, we'll bump up the goal $50 every time we hit the goal, and extend the stream by 2 hours and add a new game. So, if we can get $500,
right,
we'll add
right.
Ring of Elysium. Since it's $100 now, we'll add 2 games: Ring of Elysium.
Exit. Right.
Actually, we're actually going to add 3 games because we're adding 2 Tomb Raider games. So we'll be doing that, and then the new goal will be $550. And if we can hit that, we will extend the stream by another 2 hours and play Cook Serve Delicious 2. Will be next on the agenda. And then if we can hit that, if we can get
and
that,
then turn right.
if we the next goal will be $600. If we can hit $600, we'll add another 2 hours to the stream. So at that point, we'll be going to 2 a.m. Sunday morning.
Turn right.
And I think I may throw on some Farm Sim 19 at that point. Again, thanks to the generous gifting of Taz, Farm Sim 19 Platinum Edition. So we got honor Taz in some way. I also have, and we'll keep going. I'll keep doing that until the donations stop rolling in, or I just pass out from exhaustion, whichever comes first. But again, 100%, every single penny of what we get here helps sick kids at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Makes their lives better while they're in the hospital, helps save their lives ultimately. It's a great, great, great and awesome thing. Ooh, I'm gonna have to slow down here as I'm about. I could feel a jackknife coming.
Go straight on.
And we definitely don't want a jackknife on a World of Trucks contract here, because then we have to phone home, and we lose the contract.
Turn left.
I've already did this road, huh? We're good. Let's go. Oh, God. Here we go. Here come the yawns now. But I still feel good. I don't feel exhausted. Let's put it that way. I could probably go upstairs, go to bed, and fall asleep within 5 minutes right now, but I'm not actually falling asleep at the wheel, which I have literally done some occasions here when I'm mapping out here in the evening before bedtime. I've literally just fallen asleep while driving. I've been so tired. So none of that now. So we're still good. We're still good. Almost 6 hours into this baby. All right, we're crossing the border now. We are now in Slovakia. Sunflowers. I got to plant some sunflowers in 17. Farm Sim 17. I think that was my next goal. To do that. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get up and stretch here. I haven't actually stretched in a while here. Come on, you can pick up the pace now, pal. There we go. Whoa. Was it starting to rain? Oh yeah, it's starting to rain. We did get some rain in ATS towards the end of our job too. When I got my triple trailer stuck in the mechanic shop. Yeah, we had some rough moments in ATS today. Plowed head on into a telephone pole.
Get ready to turn left.
Got stuck in the mechanic shop.
Turn left.
Speak. Good, I can't see. I think we're good. I think we're good. Had a medical emergency with the abs. Yeah, it was it's really coming down here. Ugh, I have a feeling 2 Point Hospital is going to be a rough one for a couple hours here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get up and stretch, get myself a little bit more awake here. Gas, you know, I completely forgot. You know, let's go fill up here. I think I still have, I mean, I still have plenty to make it, but I'm going to need gas at some point, so let's go ahead and do this. Boom. Yeah, we're running a little low here. Oh, grab a chip. Oh my God, €1,000. That's running on fumes. 800 liters. Wow. Definitely running on fumes there almost. All right. Bunk beds. See anything. All right, we're good. See how well we can navigate this turn here.
right.
Bystrica. Bratislava that way. I'm going to need my mirror here. Let's see if we can get over. We got over. Thunderstorm. Really coming down now. Yeah, we did run into a couple of people in ATS too, in the back of some trucks. I think a truck and a car. I had some near misses too. That's a logging trailer.
Go straight on.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to be running into the back of a tanker here, that's for sure. Where the heck are we going here? Okay, we're going, all right, north of town. All right. So that should get me the discoverable though, because it's part of Bystrica. Should unlock the town. And not, oh yeah, you know what? We had the network interrupt too. We got disconnected from the stream. Again, I'm not sure whether it was on my network end or it was between OBS and Twitch during our ATS. So yeah, it's been eventful. Oh God, dude, come on. Slowing down here a bit. Bright skies overhead. Oh God. Mountain roads here. Here we go.
Get ready to turn right.
There it is.
Turn right.
So we might have gotten a tenth or two of a percentage.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Yes, you can see that. No, I think it's actually stopped raining. There we go. Completely? Yeah, still a little drizzle. That's all right. All right, let's do this one, of course. Boom. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Oh boy. Okay. It's gonna be fine. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch these logs here. Nope, 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 wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. There we go. Yeah, we should be all right. You. All right, let's drop it. All right, definitely not a bad little payday. Ooh, look at that, we're almost level 39. That'd be nice. All right. 26 minutes. It's pretty much perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right. Where we at? Okay, yeah. Couple tenths. Of course, I gotta go back in here and Zagid. I gotta finish that one. Got this road done, so it's just mainly. So in Hungary, yeah, all I got are these little. Town to do, town here to do, and then the farm and that stretch of road. Not too bad. I can move up to Slovakia and eventually Czechoslovakia. Excellent. All right. Let's see something here. Let's do a little bit of management here. Wow. Yep. High value, yeah. So we want her to get one more high value. Yeah, get him maxed out. One more there. All right, we're good. That's good. Oh. Well. Yep, all right. Right where we want everybody to be. Excellent. All right. I'm not good. Oh, no. Okay. Excellent. All right, on to the next. All right, 2 Point Hospital coming up next. We're going to take a quick break, run a little video, stretch our legs, maybe get some more snacks, something to drink, maybe start up our G Fuel cup here to get all ready for the overnight hours now. Oh, hello, come here. Flippin' Z. There we go. So yeah, so what we got? 2 Point Hospital coming up next for the next hour and a half. Maybe go a little bit longer. Let's see. I got 2 Point Hospital for an hour and a half. Shot online. We're gonna go golfing overnight here for an hour and a half. So yeah, might be good G Fuel. Time to start using our Extra Life G Fuel cup, which we earned for raising $100 for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So thank you again to everyone who's donated thus far. Don't forget, everyone, you can donate safely, securely, and anonymously. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing 25 hours. That's why we're going to go bigger, better, and further if we possibly can. But it all depends on you making donations out there. We got a nice big donation from Battery H today. We got a nice donation from the Dare today as well to hit our first initial step goal, $350 before we even started the marathon. Battery came in with another $50, so we're only $100 away from extending this stream by 5 whole hours and adding 3 new games to the end here. Donate safely, securely, and anonymously. Remember, every single penny that you donate helps sick kids get better. It all goes to the hospital. It all goes to the kids. That's why we're doing this, because we want to have some fun, but most importantly, we want to, encourage everybody that we can to make it even $1, even if it's just $1. Don't be afraid of these big donations. These $25 and $50 donations. Hey, if you can donate $1, that is much, much appreciated as well. We will take what we can get because these kids need every single penny of it. The hospital needs every single penny of it to help these kids. It all adds up in the end, and it all goes to saving their lives, which is the most important thing of all. So, again, quick break, stretch the legs. We hope everybody will join us on the flip side with, Battery is back. Excellent, Battery. Thank you. Just in time for us to start 2 Point Hospital in just a few minutes, everyone. So stick around. We shall be back in a flash.